Let me ask you one question. How many dreams have died? Not because people weren't talented, but because they kept saying, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow, the most dangerous word ever created, because tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Next month becomes next year. And one day you wake up looking at a life you never wanted, wondering where all the time went. Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. Your biggest enemy isn't failure. It isn't bad luck. It isn't your past. It isn't your circumstances. It's the excuse you keep repeating to yourself every single day. I don't have enough time. I'll do it when I'm ready. I need more motivation. I'll start after things calm down. Listen carefully. Those aren't reasons. They're stories. Stories your mind creates to protect you from discomfort. Because your brain doesn't want growth. Your brain wants safety. It wants comfort. It wants familiarity. That's why every time you're about to chase something meaningful, your mind whispers, maybe tomorrow. And every time you listen, you become a little weaker, a little more comfortable, a little further away from the life you dream about. Think about it. How many books have you promised yourself you'd read? How many workouts have you skipped? How many business ideas are still sitting inside your notebook? How many opportunities have passed by because fear sounded more convincing than faith? Here's something painful. The life you want isn't waiting for your perfect mood. Success doesn't care if you're tired. Opportunity doesn't ask if you're ready. Time doesn't pause because you're afraid. It keeps moving. Every second, every minute, every hour, and every day you spend making excuses. Someone else is building the life you wish you had. Read that again. Someone else is waking up early. Someone else is learning the skill. Someone else is making the phone call. Someone else is taking the risk. Someone else is becoming the person you could have been. Not because they're smarter, not because they're luckier, because they decided to move while you were still thinking. That's the difference. Action. Nothing changes until action begins. You don't become confident before you start. You become confident because you started. You don't become fearless before taking the first step. You become fearless after surviving the first 100 steps. Too many people believe motivation creates action. But that's backwards. Action creates motivation. Have you ever noticed something? The hardest part of any task is the first 5 minutes. The hardest part of running is putting on your shoes. The hardest part of studying is opening the book. The hardest part of building your dream is simply beginning. After that, momentum takes over, but excuses never let you reach that point. Excuses feel harmless. They sound reasonable. They even sound intelligent. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. I'm doing more research. I need a better plan. No. Sometimes you're just hiding behind preparation, hiding behind perfection, hiding behind fear. Because if you never try, you never have to face the possibility of failure. But here's the irony. By avoiding failure, you've guaranteed regret, and regret hurts far more than failure ever will. Failure teaches. Failure strengthens. Failure introduces you to the person you're capable of becoming. Regret only reminds you of the person you never became. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. You're standing in front of a mirror. Your hair has changed. Your face has changed. Your body has changed. But your biggest pain isn't getting older. Your biggest pain is knowing you had the chance, you had the ability, you had the opportunity, but excuses stole it all. Not another person, not society, not your family, not your boss, your excuses. Because every excuse costs something. Every excuse steals a day. Every excuse steals confidence. Every excuse steals discipline. Every excuse steals your future. And here's what most people don't understand. Excuses don't destroy your life overnight. They destroy it quietly. One missed workout, one skipped opportunity, one delayed conversation, one lazy morning, one decision to wait until years pass, and suddenly you're living a life built by tiny excuses. Success works the exact same way. One workout, one page, one phone call, one uncomfortable conversation, one courageous decision, repeated consistently. That's how extraordinary lives are built. Not through magic, not through luck, through ordinary actions, done every single day. So today, stop negotiating with your excuses, stop waiting for perfect conditions, stop asking life for permission. Nobody's coming to rescue you. Nobody's going to knock on your door and hand you your dream life. You have to earn it. One decision, one action, one day at a time. Because the moment you stop making excuses is the exact moment your life begins to change. And trust me, that first step will be the hardest, but it will also be the most important step you'll ever take. Because every great story starts with one person deciding, I've had enough. And today, that person must be you. If you're still listening, then maybe, just maybe, there's a part of you that's tired of starting over, tired of making promises to yourself that never last, tired of looking in the mirror and wondering, why am I not where I want to be? The answer isn't complicated. It's painful, but it's simple. Every day you choose comfort over action. You're voting for the life you say you don't want. Think about that. Every time you hit the snooze button instead of getting up, you're casting a vote. Every time you say, I'll do it tomorrow, you're casting a vote. Every time fear makes your decisions instead of your dreams, you're casting a vote. Your future isn't created by what you say you want. It's created by what you repeatedly do. Your habits are writing your future. Whether you realize it or not, the truth is, nobody wakes up successful overnight. Nobody accidentally builds a great body. Nobody accidentally becomes financially free. Nobody accidentally changes the world. Behind every success story you admire, there are thousands of mornings when nobody was watching. Thousands of moments when quitting would have been easier. Thousands of silent battles that never appeared on social media. You see the victory. You don't see the sacrifice. You see the trophy. You don't see the tears. You see the applause. You don't hear the lonely nights filled with doubt. Success has a price. And that price is paid daily, not once, every single day. Here's what separates winners from everyone else. Winners don't always feel motivated. They simply refuse to let their feelings make their decisions. Some mornings they wake up exhausted, they still work. Some days they're discouraged, they still move forward. Some nights they're scared, they still take the next step. Because discipline says, my feelings don't control my future. Too many people are waiting to feel ready, but readiness is a myth. You become ready by doing. The first speech is awkward. The first business fails. The first workout hurts. The first video gets ignored. The first attempt feels embarrassing. Good. That's supposed to happen. Growth has never been comfortable. If it feels uncomfortable, you're probably growing. If it feels scary, you're probably leaving your comfort zone. If people laugh at your dream, keep going, because the people laughing today may one day ask how you did it. Remember this, your comfort zone has never built anything extraordinary. Every breakthrough lives on the other side of discomfort. Every opportunity lives on the other side of courage. Every dream lives on the other side of action. Stop asking, what if I fail? Start asking, what if this changes my life? What if one decision changes everything? What if 1 year of discipline creates a lifetime of freedom? Imagine waking up one day knowing you kept every promise you made to yourself. Imagine looking in the mirror, not feeling shame, not feeling regret, but feeling pride, because you refused to quit. That feeling cannot be bought. Money can't replace it. Fame can't create it. Only discipline can earn it. Listen carefully. The world doesn't reward excuses, it rewards execution. Nobody remembers the person who almost started. Nobody celebrates the dream that stayed inside someone's head. People remember those who acted, even when they were afraid, even when they had no guarantee, even when success seemed impossible. History has always belonged to people who moved before they felt ready. So stop waiting for confidence. Confidence is built through action. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Perfect timing doesn't exist. Stop waiting for permission. This is your permission right here, right now. Start small if you have to. Read one page, do one workout, make one phone call, save $1, write one paragraph, take one step. Never underestimate the power of one step repeated every day, because one step becomes 10, 10 becomes 100. 100 becomes a completely different life. Years from now, people will call you lucky. They'll say, you were in the right place at the right time. But you'll know the truth. You weren't lucky. You were consistent. You kept showing up when nobody believed in you. You kept fighting when nobody applauded. You kept moving when every excuse begged you to stop, and that's why you won. So today, make yourself one promise. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more pretending that someday is a plan, because someday isn't on the calendar. Today is. Right now is. This moment is. take the first step, then take another and another. Because the person you've always dreamed of becoming isn't waiting for tomorrow. That person is created by what you choose to do today. This is your moment, not tomorrow, not next Monday, not next month, right now. Because every second you spend waiting, life keeps moving. The clock doesn't slow down for your fear. It doesn't stop because you're confused. It doesn't care if you're ready. Time only asks one question. What are you going to do with the moments you've been given? One day, your life will become a story. People won't remember how many excuses you had. They won't remember how difficult your circumstances were. They'll remember one thing: whether you had the courage to fight for the life you wanted. Every legend, every champion, every successful entrepreneur, every athlete, every leader had a moment when quitting seemed easier than continuing. The difference wasn't talent. The difference wasn't intelligence. The difference was a decision, a single decision. A decision to keep moving when everything inside them wanted to stop. You have that same decision to make right here, right now. Maybe you've failed before. Maybe you've started 10 times and quit 11. Maybe people laughed at your dreams. Maybe you've been rejected. Maybe you've lost money. Maybe you've lost confidence. Maybe you've even lost hope. But listen to me carefully. Your past is a chapter. It is not your entire book. The mistakes you made do not define the person you can become. The world has seen people rise from rock bottom, people who had nothing, no money, no connections, no special advantages. Only one thing: a refusal to quit, and that refusal changed everything. The greatest battle you'll ever fight is not against the world. It's against the voice inside your own head, the voice that whispers, "You're not good enough, you're too late, someone else is better. Why even try?" That voice has stolen enough from you. It has stolen your confidence, your opportunities, your peace, your dreams. Today, take your power back. Every morning you wake up, you have two choices. You can repeat yesterday, or you can create tomorrow. No one else can make that choice for you. Your family can't. Your friends can't. Your coach can't. Your mentor can't. Only you. Because at the end of the day, the life you're living is a reflection of the decisions you've been making. If you want a different future, you need different actions, not bigger dreams, not better excuses, better actions. Understand this. Success is not built in one extraordinary moment. It's built in thousands of ordinary moments. The workout you almost skipped, the page you almost didn't read, the call you were afraid to make, the risk you almost avoided. Those small moments shape your destiny. Most people spend their lives searching for a miracle. But what if you are the miracle you've been waiting for? What if everything changes the moment you stop waiting for someone else to save you? Because no one is coming. And that's not bad news. That's the most powerful news you'll ever hear. It means your future is still in your hands. It means your next decision matters. It means today can become the day your entire life changes. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You wake up stronger, healthier, more disciplined, more confident, not because life became easier, but because you became stronger. Imagine looking back at this exact moment, smiling because this was the day you stopped making excuses, the day you stopped blaming your past, the day you stopped waiting for perfect conditions, the day you finally believed that your future was worth fighting for. Years from now, people will see your success. They'll admire the results, but they will never fully understand the sacrifices, the mornings you wanted to quit, the nights you kept working, the fears you faced alone, the tears nobody saw, the battles you fought in silence. Those moments, those invisible moments, will become the foundation of everything you achieve. So when life gets hard, remember why you started. When fear tells you to stop, take another step. When doubt whispers in your ear, answer it with action. When excuses knock on your door, don't invite them inside, because excuses build prisons. Action builds freedom. Excuses create regret. Action creates confidence. Excuses steal dreams. Action creates reality. Today, draw a line. Leave your excuses behind. Walk away from the version of yourself that always waited. Become the person who acts, the person who keeps promises, the person who finishes what they start, because your family deserves your best. Your future deserves your best. And most importantly, you deserve to discover what you're truly capable of. So don't leave this moment inspired. Leave it committed. Don't leave saying, "That was a great speech." Leave saying my life changes today, because the difference between the life you have and the life you've always dreamed of isn't luck. It isn't talent. It isn't perfect timing. It's one decision, one action, one fearless step. Take it today, take it now, and never look back. Thank you.